Starting, feet apart, pelvis tucked under, palms up in the air, in line with the shoulders, and pushing upwards. Keep that pelvis tucked under. Think about, okay, we're going to bring our arms in just a little bit, elbows in a little bit, and still pulse. Go, don't forget, you can double up on this exercise while you're just standing there, while your bottom half's doing nothing, thinking about pulling up on your pelvic floor and holding. Do some pelvic floor exercises at the same time. Okay, arms are still, palms are still going to be up, and we're just going to bring those elbows in a little bit and out, in and out. Okay, remember to keep your wrists in line with your elbows, in line with your shoulders. There we go. We've already done about a minute and a half. Easy. And thumbs up, palms facing forward, just pulsing forward a little bit. Make sure those shoulder blades are squeezed back so your hands are feeling that along your back and your shoulders as well as your arms. Pelvis tucked under. The arms will be facing downward in a minute, and you're pushing, thumbs facing downward and pulsing back. Okay. Try really hold it, even if you're feeling it a little bit, don't give up completely, just lower your arms a little bit if you're really, really feeling the fatigue. Rather than stopping, try still, just relax the muscles as you're doing it. Okay, and elbows in and squeeze your back together. Squeeze those shoulder blades back. Don't sway your back as you're doing it. Concentrate on keeping your pelvis tucked back so your back isn't moving. All the time through this, your core is kept tight as well. And there we go, little rest. See, not so bad, was it? So we need to go get our weights now. Weights. If you've got 2 weights, great, we're going to do the exercise for a minute. If you've got 1, I'll tell you when it's halfway. So with this, again, soft knees, hinging forward at the hips, keep that back in line, your head nice and straight, elbows come up and then they push back. Up and push back. These are going into our tricep muscles. Fold up and back. You've only got 1 weight, so just do it on one side. And swap over if you've only got 1 weight. Keep going. Hold that, pull that belly button away from the ground as you're holding your back nice and straight. Again, you're kind of always keeping that pelvis and core switched on. Braced.
How's the weight? Blow the dust off.
And last one. Then, standing back up, either put 1 weight down, or if you want to keep both, and extension. So down the back of your neck, and up. Again, this is one where you very much tend to start to push your pelvis forward. Keep making sure it's tucked under. Keep going. A minute of doing this. 10 more seconds. Okay, then back to our bent over, and this time we are taking forward and side, forward and out to the side. Keep everything nice, the whole core nice and still. It's only your arms that are working. And last tricep is just pulsing backwards. Not actually the last tricep exercise. Going down onto our mats after this. We'll go down, get your mat, or have a little swig of water. Okay, well done. So, mats out. Have a drink. And on our mats, feet flat on the ground, hip width apart, knees bent, your hands just behind your bottom, quite close. So this is a new exercise that works on your triceps. So hands are sort of just behind your hips, slightly back, fingers facing forward. And normally our traditional one is that we go up and we dip back. But I do find that's probably a little challenging a lot of the time. So this one works the same muscle, but all we do is go back on our elbows. On our elbows and up. The trick is though, not to have your elbows sticking out as you're going out. You really want to go back in a straight line. That's working. Those triceps, it's just a little less to think about than our traditional hips up.
It's hard.
Yeah, but you don't have to kind of worry about dipping over. Okay, quickly flip round and going straight into a plank. Tuck your toes under, squeeze then lift. If you want to go up into your arms, hold your plank. If you are, just make sure you tilt forward a little bit so your hands are in, your eyes are in line with your hands. If that's too hard, knees can go down. A few variations for that. Okay, and lower back down and into some Supermans. Up and hold. Up and hold. Really squeeze glutes, shoulders. The whole core should be engaged when you're doing this. Okay, back over. Do those dips again. 90 degrees, hands facing forward, elbows straight back. This is still engaging your core, but very much using triceps. Keep going. Last one, then we are flipping over to do our plank. Get so tuck your toes under, squeeze, then lift. If that's a squeeze and lift up to your knees, fine. Squeeze up on your elbows is fine. Squeeze up on your arms is fine. Arms and knees is fine. There's so many variations. If you can't, if it's even tough doing that, hold for 10 seconds. Relax for 2 seconds, back up for 10 seconds. Okay, almost done. And slowly drop the knees, laying back down and Superman. Up, Superwoman. Up and hold. Squeezing that pelvis and belly to the ground as you're coming up. Okay, so that's round one. Now, lucky you, you get to do it all again. Have a drink. Rest. I've got the gardeners across the road. It's not, can you hear that? It's not noisy, is it?
No.
Okay, good. Okay, just work your shoulders a little bit before we go into our arm exercises again. Loosen up. Okay, getting ready. So set our shoulders back a little bit, tuck your pelvis under, brace your core, arms up, make sure your hands are in line, look out to see your hands in line with your shoulders, and whoops, palms up, pulsing upwards. Squeezing up on your pelvic floor as you're doing them. Take the concentration a little bit away from your arms, and that way they won't hurt. Really? Okay. Pulsing up. We're going to take those elbows just in a little bit, still pulsing up. Make sure those shoulder blades are set back, so they're squeezed a little bit together. Really brace your muscles as you're doing it. That's the whole point. Squeezing those muscles, pretending that you're doing this underwater. Got that resistance. That's Reggie. Hand, elbows out, and then back in. Out, and in. Just a little bit. Really squeezing as you're going in and out. Squeeze and out. Squeeze and out. Okay, and our thumbs are pointing upwards and we're pulsing forward. Don't forget, make sure, look out at your arms, see that they are in line. If you do find it way too hard, like I said, just do bring them forward a little bit. And the further they are back, the more you're working those muscles, your chest, your back, biceps. That's where all the goodness comes from. And thumbs down, palms facing backwards, and pulse. Almost there. A little bit of relief in the next exercise. 15 more seconds of this. Start to feel the burn. And said just drop the shoulder, drop your arms down a little bit if it's way too hard rather than stopping altogether. And elbows up, so you get a little bit of relief doing this. Still squeeze those shoulder blades back. Over your mat. 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. And we're going to do our triceps now. So, weights. Pull your shoulders back a little bit. Okay. Feet slightly apart. Keep everything nice and engaged. We're going to hinge over at our hips, keeping your head in line and elbows bent, then back up. Bent and push back. Forget to breathe. Don't forget to hold your core nice and tight whilst breathing, whilst moving your arms. But we are women, we can multitask. Keep going. If you've only got one weight, swap arms. Pull up on that pelvic floor, brace your abs. Squeeze your biceps up, triceps back. 5 more seconds. And I'm going to swap weights, but got both weights. Tricep extension. So if you do have a heavier weight, you might want to use a heavier weight for this. Soft knees, feel your back swaying, pelvis back a little bit. Want no strain on your lower back doing this. Comes when you keep your core engaged. That's keeping everything nice and tight. So as soon as you feel like pulling your core in, it should take a little bit of a strain off your lower back. And last one. And back to our bent over. And arms are going out and then off to the side. Out in front, out to the side. Soft knees, bend your knees a little bit. Keep the core engaged. Keep going, swap sides if you've only got one weight. And last one. Okay, we rest whilst we get ready to do our floor exercise. On the ground, feet down, knees up, hands just behind on the outside of your hips, only just, and elbows back, going back down on our elbows. Keep your core nice and engaged still while you're doing this. I always think you may as well exercise 2 muscles for the price of 1 exercise. Up and down. Keep doing that a little bit longer. And last one, flipping over onto our core. Onto our doing a plank. Goes under and engage, then lift. If you find this, even on your hands, don't forget Drop your knees if you want to. Put your elbows down if you want to. The main part is to keep your core nice and engaged. Find this even too easy, you can always do some shoulder taps while you're doing this. Okay, 15 more seconds. And we're going to drop to the ground, drop our knees, come down in a nice controlled manner as well, rather than just completely letting everything loose. And super up and down. Really push that belly button to the ground as you're coming up. Just squeezing your glutes. Squeezing your arms. Up and rest. Give ourselves a little bit of a stretch before we go into the third round. Okay. Rotate the shoulders a little bit. Ready for our third round. Arms are out and we're pulsing down. Out so that your hands are in line with your shoulders. Very easy because it's the third round. We're getting a bit tired to lose form a little bit. We're supposed to be palms up, aren't we? Sorry, got that wrong. Palms up. And then just squeeze in and out. In and out. Sort of squeezing your shoulder blades back a little bit. Don't forget to make it nice. Holding the muscles in your arms nice and strong. Creating your own resistance rather than relying on a weight to do it for you. And we are elbows in and out. I mean, by all means, if you don't feel this enough and you do want to have some more resistance, you can work up to having a weight in your arms while you're doing this. Thumbs up, palms forward. I've tried to do it with my 2 kilo weights and it's too heavy for me with 2 kilo weights. Maybe 1 kilo weight or even 500 grams. Just provide that little bit more resistance.
Big arms will do it for you.
Yeah, I know. Oh, or just your arms, because I feel it, that's for sure. And thumbs down. Okay,
Yeah,
a little bit of relief after this one.
Sometimes do arms out. That's an added thing when you're just walking along with a pack. Some of this stuff.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Elbows together. Squeeze your shoulder blades back. Push your chest out, but don't sway your body. Oh, nearly finished. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Give ourselves a little bit of a stretch before we go into our triceps. Okay, grabbing your weights. Feet apart. Looking at the hips, nice flat back, and elbows up and back, up. Pull that belly button away from the ground. Hold your pelvis nice and tight. Soft knees if you like. Keep going. Squeeze those arms back. Okay. 3, 2, 1. And triceps. Soft knees, pelvis tucked, straight up, down. Get those elbows back. Keep going. Breathe out on the going up, in on the down. And last one. Back to bent over, hinging over, flat, nice flat back, and arms out, then side. Out. If you find this too hard to do with your weights, by all means just weights down, or you could even find it easier doing one side at a time with the weight. If it's too much of a strain, do one side and swap over, do the other side. Do both at the same time. Excellent. One and one more. That's it. And a little bit of a stretch, and we're going down onto the mat. In position, feet flat, hands just on the outside, fingers facing forward, elbows bent, you're just going down, down on those elbows, back up. Those elbows going straight back. Engage your core as you're doing it as well. And flipping over. Come up with me. I'm going to try and hold this one for 45 seconds in position. Swap between the variations if you find them too hard. So you're lifting up, holding it onto our elbows, on your knees, straight arms. Good, come forward on your toes just a little bit. Doing this for another 30 seconds. Finding it a struggle, as I said, count to 10, drop for 10, come up for 10. Gradually build up that strength. And 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, Gently come down and into Superman's, woman's. Up and down. In as you come up, out as you go down. In, hold, down. And rest. Well done. Let's go back into child's pose, stretch out a little bit. And I'm going to finish off with a bonus exercise. We are going to do my birthday. And this is what I want to do. We're going to do 5-inch worms to finish off. So, feet shoulder width apart, set your shoulders back, bend your knees as you come down. You're going to walk forward. You want to tap your shoulder 4 times and back up. If you don't want to do the tap, don't do the tap. We are doing 5-inch worms nice and slowly. Oh, and back up. Nice and straight as you come up. That's our third one. Oh, there we go. We shall now stretch onto our mat. Into child's pose. And step back out. Well done. Nice big stretch out. Going forward. Scoot back and into cobra. Stretching that back out. And back again into child's pose. Stretch that little bit further. Bring that forehead to the ground. Hands where they are. Nice big scoop. Into cobra. Stretch it back out. Back up. Tabletop. Your wrists are under your shoulders. And pull that belly button up away from the ground. Do a few cat and cows. Arching up. And slowly back down. And up. And down. One more time. And down. That's smooth. And same position. Just take that arm, take it underneath the other, bring your elbow down to the ground. Not elbow, shoulder. Threading the needle. And slowly come back up. And other side. underneath, shoulder to the ground. Back up, one more time on the other side. Nice deep breaths. Coming back up and other side. And back up, back down to child's pose. Tuck your toes under and lift up. Downward dog. Stretch everything out. Tuck your ears between your elbows. Bring your heels up and down a little bit in the dog. Stretch your calves out. Okay. Drop your knees to the ground. Just sit down on your bottoms. Soles together. Getting up. One leg forward, other leg still against your sole of your foot against your knee, leaning forward and stretch. Coming back up, legs leaning forward and stretch. Okay, standing up, stretch out upper body a bit. So just roll those shoulders. And the other way. Okay, one arm, stretch it out in front. Put your thumb down as you're doing this. Nice. And up over your head, down the middle of your back. Push that down. And forward, other arm out in front, thumb down. And up over your head. Take those fingertips right down the middle of your back as far as you can go. Okay, nice big deep breath, squat down and stretch up as high as you can go. Up, down. Once you're flopped, hands behind your back, clasp those hands behind your back and lift those arms up. Down, hands in front of you, hold your elbows, hang down, twist from side to side a little bit. Bend your knees, scoop the arms up, nice big stretch. Just going to take it to one side, stretch over, back to the middle, stretch, back to the middle. One, finish with one nice big stretch. And that'll do us for the day.